I tweeted that it bothered me that SNL picked up Kyle and shelved him. Um, and obviously you can see his face on SNL, and they let him do some of his original things on there. But Kyle acting in a regular SNL sketch is not really funny, because the sketches are not really funny, and he's just basically he just plays enthusiastic white guy. Um, that's what his character is seems to be on these sketches that are not like written by him. And thank God this system is all coming crashing down here. This legacy Hollywood media system is every day is dying more and more, and that's a good thing. But what they do is they see something that has heat. They see something that is cool. That is, I mean, this is what like advertising agencies do as well. They see Crystal Castles and they're like, how do we integrate Crystal Castles into our brand, into Adidas? How do we merge Uffy and Vitamin Water Zero? Which, hey, Vitamin Water, thank you guys very much for the endorsement deal. I love this water, man. This is awesome. Go-Go, mixed berry. It's called fruitcake. I love drinking this. Estrogen, testicle shrinker, battery acid, cancer causer. Yummy. And then here's the byline. So it's called Go-Go, and it says kind of like Go-Go cage dancing, but without the cage or the dancing. So it just makes you gay. And this is kind of like the movie Birdcage. You ever see Birdcage with that guy? So anyway, I'm drinking my fruitcake Birdcage juice right here. And basically I'm doing go-go dancing, but without the dancing, without the cage. This is what advertising agencies and TV stations and just people in entertainment do. Because the people who create entertainment, the people who are calling the shots and running the show, are not creative people. They're people who start out in the mailroom of agencies. Or people who work their way up the talent management ladder. I mean, they're doing things that are not utterly non-creative, and they're basically looking for, what's going to make a buck. And in doing so, they don't care, like they don't understand the execution. They don't understand that if you make someone like Kyle a part of your thing, you can't just like bring him over and insert him into the mix like a building block or something, and expect it to like have all the magic of those YouTube productions suddenly transmogrified onto your show, onto SNL, which is a piece of shit. And I don't know anything about Lorne Michaels, but I do know that people who work professionally in entertainment are utterly dense motherfuckers who you would never be able to explain to someone like that. Look, you basically have to just give the kid 4 minutes at the end of each show to do whatever he wants. And maybe that's what they're doing. Is that how often do they get to do the Good Neighbor like shorts? I don't know. So maybe I'm wrong about this. I don't watch SNL. I can't watch it. It's toilet trash. The deal they gave him is probably predatory, and I think when you're going from not being in professional entertainment to being in it, you are tempted to take a deal, because what else is there? Like what are your other options? They probably locked him into like 10 years. You come work for us for 10 years, and we'll pay you $100,000, which in New York City, which first of all, for entertainment, for giving up, they didn't pay Kyle $500,000 a year. How much does he get paid? Well, according to Celebrity Net Worth, he has a celebrity net worth of $600,000, which I don't think these things are terrifically accurate, but he's probably not a millionaire. $600,000. It sounds like a lot of money, but if you're doing something, honestly, if you're doing something at a elite level, you should be making, like, he's the only person in the world who can do what he does. You know what I mean? And if he had stayed independent, how much would he be making on just merch sales? You know, I mean, probably over 100,000 a year, and he wouldn't have had they wouldn't have had to split him up with his friends. And SNL probably owns everything too. I mean, this is entertainment is predatory, but I think SNL is the most predatory. Like they fucking own everything. Like all the characters you create while you're there. If he comes up with a character while he's at SNL, they own that. That sucks, man. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble, but that's one thing I didn't like. And another thing that they do in Hollywood is they buy scripts with no intention of producing them, which sounds crazy, but they buy scripts for, you know, $80 or $150 or $60,000, and they'll just buy them and sit on them because, on the one hand, they think they might have a reason to produce a film like that in the future, and on the other hand, they just want to prevent other people from buying good scripts. What do you think about that? Can you believe that? That's like imagine if I went around offering YouTubers money for their videos and then just did nothing with them, and like that was my intention, was to just keep them from doing anything. And I honestly think that is part of, I think that plays a role with Kyle on SNL. I bet you, I think Lorne Michaels is probably a petty motherfucker, and I bet you that someone showed him Kyle and was like, Lorne, you gotta see this. This kid's amazing. He's so funny. He's the funniest thing on YouTube right now. He's hot. Everyone loves him. He's hilarious. We should make him part of the show. And Lorne Michaels was probably just like, yeah, let's buy him. Let's buy him and we'll give him a little part in the show. Like, I bet that's a small part of what Lorne Michaels was thinking. Yeah, see if he'll do it for $100,000 a year, which is not that much in New York City. We'll see if he'll do it with the ability to stash away $60,000 a year. We'll keep him on the hook for 10 years, and then hopefully by the end of it, he'll have a net worth of $600,000. Yeah, see if he'll do that. Oh, they joined SNL. He joined SNL in 2013, so maybe he makes. I guess he makes good money. The other thing you have to think about with entertainment, I mean, he started Good Neighbor in 2007, so he's been doing comedy for 10 years unpaid. I mean, that's another thing that comes into play with the money situation. You have to appreciate that people are working unpaid for 10 years. But eventually you get a deal with Vitamin Water, and it's all gravy, my dudes. I don't know how accurate I am about any of this. I just think SNL's shit, and I think Lorne Michaels is probably a crook. And that's really all I really know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Lorne Michaels is the best. Maybe he's a great guy. Maybe he's awesome. All I know is that The Birdcage is an awesome movie featuring Robin Williams.